Good day, my name is Amanda Shigindi and this is my group Blossom, and we're going to be presenting on the business plan of Knit and Treat. On my left I have Abelan, Rafiwa, Sarona and Hontla, and on my right I have Laone, Wanano and Peo. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Wanano Masata and I'll be taking you through the executive summary. Knit and Treat is a creative business venture that produces handmade, personalized crochet items and baked goods that aim to satisfy consumers' needs for self-expression. It runs as a partnership as it allows team members to combine different skills, share risks, ideas and resources such as startup capital. The business's initial investment would be 10,000 Pula, which would come from the partners' pockets. Our products are primarily targeted to high schoolers and young adults between the ages of 14 to 25 who have a unique interest in handmade items.
As my colleague said, we'll be looking at the industry and market plan. Firstly, we'll look at the market need. There's a growing demand and appreciation for locally made products in Botswana's craft market. So Knit and Treat will offer homemade products that are affordable and memorable, giving the customer both the product and the care put into making it. Convenience and trend appeal. This service saves time for busy and young customers with variety items, while also catering to the demand for trendy products popular on social media. Moving on to the market industry overview. Knit and Treat operates in the handmade market, specifically the crochet products and the baked goods, alongside local entrepreneurs and large retailers like Cotton On and bakeries. The business focuses on people aged 14 to 25, including middle-income earners who love unique and sustainable products. Knit and Treat caters to people who live in areas where social media usage is high and craft markets are easily accessible. Then we have the market industry trends. The Botswana Communications Regulatory Authority reported that mobile internet usage is growing rapidly, making Knit and Treat access and engage with consumers, which benefits the lifestyle markets. Consumers are more environmentally conscious, creating demand for eco-friendly products. We'll look at the relevant market size. Since the business's main market is the youth population in Botswana, which makes up tens of thousands of potential customers, it is uniquely qualified to succeed because it already attracts many buyers with handmade products and sustainability better than most competitors.
As said, I'll be taking you through the product plan. The business uses already processed materials such as the yarn or crocheting items and the locally sourced eggs and flour for baking. 2 team members will handle crocheting the items, 2 team members will then package the materials, and the other 3 will take part in baking. Production will then take place at team members' homes as it reduces costs and is a small market.
Hey, my name is Rafiwa Mipolai and I'm going to be taking you through the business marketing plan. Products. Knit and Treat is a business that combines handmade crochet items such as bags and clothing with baked treats such as cookies, brownies, as well as candy bouquets. It also personalizes gifts such as Valentine's packages on events. Branding helps the business build recognition as well as promote its unique products to potential customers. Social media benefits. Using social media helps increase brand awareness, which then results in repeated business and customer loyalty. Another benefit being that it is cost effective, meaning that the business's budget is not affected by the marketing. Lastly, with the modern day technology, it is easy to reach a wider audience, which then can help increase the sales of Knit and Treat. Distribution sales. Knit and Treat delivers its products directly to its customers and couriers eco-friendly packages to its customers outside Hamburg. Delivering directly to customers allows for direct feedback, which can then help improve the product in future, as well as reduces the cost as we do not have to pay an agent to market and to sell our products. It also builds a trustworthy name for Knit and Treat.
Next, I'm going to take you through the operational plan and to test the key operational processes. The first one is the made-to-order production model, where the business operates by taking orders online and not having readily available products. The second one is the order logistics, and the business handles orders from the internet and facilitates customer delivery or local pickup. The third one is the business management, where the business engages with customers and also traces all income and expenses.
Secondly, we'll talk about the operating times. The business operates from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. It then assembles orders to meet deadlines. Lastly, I'll be taking you through the business milestones between 1 and 3 years. In the first milestone, the business aims to partake in 2 local markets. In the second milestone, the business sets up a simple website online and partners with 1 local shop. In the third milestone, the business enhances online sales and hires part-time employees.
My name is Abalan and I'll be taking you through the organizational plan. The most important members of the team are the manager, the marketing manager, financial coordinator, and the head of production. The manager is important as they ensure the success of the team by guiding them. They also ensure good relations with the suppliers such as timber trading to ensure that goods are only supplied on time and efficiently. They will get paid 6,000 pula per month. The financial coordinator. They're responsible for handling the financial actions of Knit and Treat. They also manage cash flow to ensure that Knit and Treat has enough money to operate daily. They are accountable for tracking expenses and sales. They will get paid 4,000 pula per month. Marketing manager. They will develop and execute marketing strategies to increase revenue and to enhance awareness of the brand. They will also run promotions on social media to increase engagement. They will get paid 4,000 pula per month. Head of production. They're in charge of creating the crochet and baked goods timetable. Their job is to oversee operations to ensure that the business runs smoothly and effectively. They'll get paid 3,500 per month. Management team gaps. We have a human resource specialist who will hire the new management and a delivery coordinator who will be in charge of all the deliveries.
We will now be moving on to the risk assessment for Knit and Treat, which was conducted using the SWOT, PESTLE, and Potter-Spice analysis. We conducted a risk assessment looking at the risks, how they affect the business, and how to mitigate them. For example, one of the first risks are manual processes can take time to handle. For example, crocheting, baking, and handling orders will take time and will lead to overworking and burnout of the employees. How we can mitigate this? We can mitigate this by employing and training other employees to learn how to crochet and bake. We can also automate stock control to reduce errors. There's also the financial risk of high prices of yarn and baking materials. This can be attributed to the inflation in Botswana. Having high costs like this will result in the business having to set high prices, which can greatly affect sales. We can mitigate this by having relationships with suppliers like Timber Trading and King Bakers Inn to request discounts. Another risk is legal risk for non-compliance with business registration permits. This can lead to fines and closure of the business. How can this be solved? This can be solved by registering early with Botswana Food Control Act.
Following from what my colleague said, I'm Amanda Shilind and I'm going to be taking you through the financial plan of Knit and Treat. In our financial plan, we have an income statement, cash flow, and a balance sheet. Under the income statement, we have the sales revenue, which is the money we made from selling our Knit and Treat products, which is 82,000. Under it, we have cost of goods sold that we're going to subtract from our sales revenue, which is going to give us a gross profit of 53,500. Followed by that, we have operating expenses, which is 26,500 that we're going to be subtracting from our gross profit, which is going to give us a net profit before tax of 27,000. We're going to deduct a 10%, which is going to be 2,700, which is going to leave us with a net profit after tax, which is 24,300. This whole income statement is going to show that our business is profitable and will be able to sustain itself even after giving returns to our investors. This is the cash flow statement of Knit and Treat. We started with no opening cash balance since our business is new. Our total cash inflow is sales plus startup capital, which is going to amount to 92,000. And our total cash outflow is expenses plus purchases, which is going to amount to 70,000. This leaves us with a net cash flow of 22,000. This shows that our business is generating more than we're spending. This is the balance sheet of Knit and Treat. Under the balance sheet, we have assets. Then we have current assets, which is cash and inventory, which gives us total current assets of 23,800. Then we have non-current assets, which is equipment, which is 6,200. Then our total non-current assets is going to be 6,200, and our total assets are going to be 30,000. Then we have liabilities and equity. Our liabilities contain short-term liabilities, which is going to give us total liabilities of 2,000. Then we have owner's equity, which falls under capital investments, which is going to be 10,000, and retained earnings of 18,000, which is going to give us total liabilities and total equity of 30,000.
In conclusion, Knit and Treat is a small business which works in the secondary and tertiary sectors in Gaborone, Botswana, where it provides crochet, handmade products, and baked goods. It operates primarily online due to the main market being the youth. Knit and Treat's main focus is affordability, convenience, customization, and this allows it to establish in Botswana. Milestones in the future: increase profits, improve identification of customer needs, and hire more professionals and expand internationally.
As shown here, this is a detailed income statement of Knit and Treat. As it shows, the sales revenue increases gradually by the month. It shows here that in January it was 4,500 and in December it becomes 8,600, as well as the cost of goods sold. As the months go by, the business grows, which causes the cost of goods to increase. So in the beginning it was 2,000 and now in December it's 31,500. This shows a detailed cash flow statement. We started off with a zero opening cash balance but proceeded to receive a 10,000 from our startup capital and our sales income, which proceeded to maintain a positive cash flow every month.